Well, hey guys, I'm Tom Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, and it's a little after midnight. We've had a couple of hours of sleep, and I don't know if you can tell, but we've got the trailer hooked up behind the truck. We got to take it to the farm, drop it off, pick up a different trailer, and bring it back. So it's going to be a long day, and hoping to avoid some traffic, I just thought I'd bring you along, show you just a working day, what it's like out traveling, and maybe we'll get a chance to use some of the stuff in the back of the truck. Let's see what this adventure unfolds. Buckle up, let's go. All right, guys, well, we made it to the cabin without any problem traveling in the wee hours of the morning like that. There was very little traffic, and pulling that trailer, just barely doing the speed limit. It was nice. No pressure coming up. So it was a good trip. But I was up all night, night before last. Didn't get any sleep. Went home, took way too long of a nap, so I wasn't sleepy. And that's how I wound up coming here at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'm getting tired now, so I think I'm going to take a little break and take a rest. Temperatures tonight. Right now it's 52, supposed to get down to 48, and a high tomorrow of 65. So we should be fine in the back of the rig without any heat or air. I'll probably just crack a window and crawl up underneath a blanket and call it a night. So I'll see you in the morning and see what we can get into. Well, good morning. Well, that was a nice couple of hours sleep, but sunlight's up, time to go to work. But first, I need a little bit of food and coffee. So what do you say we get started with getting something in our pipe? Heat us up a little bit. Make us a little coffee. Get the little stove out of here. Get our brew kit ready. We'll start out with a cup of coffee. Well, I guess it would help if I got a bottle of propane out. And the griddle. Ugh. I really need to get some coffee in me. I ain't thinking too good. I usually don't until I've had my first cup. All right. That's what we'll cook on. But first, get some coffee going. All right, get some water. I'm telling you, it's a little chilly out here this morning. Had to put on my insulated shirt. It's oversized, but it's comfortable when you're hanging out in the back of the truck. All right, let's get some coffee filters going in here because our water is just about ready to come to a boil. My little travel coffee bag is the handiest thing, where I keep my little pour over system, some coffee, my filters, everything I need in this little bag. Just keeps it all together and keeps it neat. That way I know where it is. And once again, we're going to finish up a little bit of this Pete's Major Dickerson's blend. I tried this the other day and I really liked it. It's a really good smooth brew, especially first thing in the morning. So we're going to go through some real exact measurements here. Let's see. Yep, that ought to do it. Something about like that. I don't like to skimp on it. It's a small cup. I can always add a little bit of hot water if it's too strong. But I can't make it any stronger. And our water is getting just about right. Not at a rolling boil, but definitely hot. Start off just wetting that really good. Let it settle those grounds a little bit. Kind of move my filter around a little if I have to. Now that this is getting at an actual rolling boil, I'm gonna just cut it way back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut it off. I don't like my water boiling to the point that it's a rolling boil. Just right at the beginning points of a boil. Plenty of little bubbles coming up, plenty of steam. It gets too hot, I think it destroys some of the flavor of that coffee. We're gonna sit there and let that just kind of filter through nice and slow. Here, I'll show you. Like it's raining. Nice, dark, golden goodness. All right, let's get the rest of this water in here. And then we're gonna get to cooking some sausage and eggs. Get me a little wooden block in here just to set my hot pot on. All right, let's get this fired back up. All right, there we go. Now, I'm gonna tell you what, I could not sleep a bit last night. I was wired after that long nap. I should have known better than to sleep that much after not sleeping all day. But it made for a good quick trip here. But once I got here, I was getting tired, man. I slept like a champ in the back of that truck. It was a good night's sleep, no doubt. All right, let's see. Got some tortilla, some eggs, some pre-cooked sausage, some cheese, a little bit of hot sauce. I bet you see where I'm going with this. First thing we got to do, get our sausage on there. Side's the hottest. This side. Get our sausage over here. We can use an old sausage bag as a trash bag. We'll give it a try anyway. Good to the last drop, they say. Different company, right? All right. Makes almost the perfect size cup. Well, Let's see if it was worth the time and effort. I'm telling you, that's going to become one of my new favorite brands, I'm telling you. That is a very good, rich cup of coffee. And since these sausages are pre-cooked, it's not going to take them long at all. All right, we'll get our brew kit slid out of the way. Let's give these sausages a flip. Got to chase it this morning. There we go. Let me cut that down just a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, put the brew kit away. We'll give that a little rinse later. I'm not too worried about cleaning it up too much right now because I got the feeling that's so good. We're gonna make another cup here in a little bit. A couple of snacks in here in case I got hungry last night. All right, let's get our eggs going. Slide the sausage over. We'll use that sausage grease to cook our egg on. Now we find out if the truck's level or not. Tough egg. Trying to do this one-handed. Didn't bring my big tripod. Nope, I'm gonna have to take them off, cut them with a knife. That's all right, we can do that. Small Northern Hunter from LT Wright. White liners. Stabilized wood handles. Cuts like a razor. Used it doing food prep in class this week. I'm very impressed. All right, let's get our tortilla on the grill top and get that heating up a little bit. And let me move you over so you can see what we're doing. And I gotta learn to start carrying the tripod. If I'm gonna do filming on my little trips, I just put my egg on there like that. And then I take some cheese blend. I'm shaking all over the place. I'm sorry, probably looks like an earthquake. And I just dump cheese all over the thing. Let that sit there and start to melt. Then we're going to add our sausage. I seriously cannot work and hold this camera at the same time. That's all right. It's what you call raw and live, man. Raw and live. All right, we're gonna let that toast up, melt that cheese a little bit, fold it over, and we're gonna have some breakfast. So we fold that thing over as soon as the cheese is melted. Get off that griddle. We're gonna give that a try and see how it is. All right, a quick and simple, and I hope tasty breakfast. I like mine with a little hot sauce. I say a little, come on now. There we go. That's actually sriracha. Let's see how it did. For something quick and easy, that breakfast is hard to beat. Maybe next time we're out in the mornings and I actually have my real tripod, I'll bring you in and I'll just show you how I do this whole thing from start to beginning. From start to beginning. From start to end, just because it's so quick and simple, good nutrition, lasts you for a while, low carb. We'll just shoot a little video on making some breakfast foldovers or tacos or whatever you call this thing. I just call it good. All right, let me finish up breakfast, get this place cleaned up. Once we get these batteries charged up, we'll see what else we're going to get into here, but the main purpose is to grab that other trailer and head home. Man, that's tasty. Well, that was some pretty raw footage trying to hold that camera while I did all that, but thanks for coming along with me. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my breakfast and see what else we can get into here today. But you know, I was just sitting here thinking, with all the modern convenience of travel today, with all the restaurants, fast food places, pullovers, rest areas and everything, that now they've got full-blown restaurants in them. I just think we've lost something as it comes to car travel. Back used to, you packed up your food in coolers and you cooked along your way and you traveled and you spent time as a family. And now it seems like all we do is rush from one space to the other. And I don't know, but there's just something about cooking my own food out of the back of the truck that's just kind of special to me. It just adds something to the day and the trip. I mean, I enjoy cooking. And it's all about finding ways that you don't create a lot of mess, so you don't have a lot of cleanup. Cooking simple foods that don't require a lot of ingredients and stuff that you really enjoy eating. I think it's the way to go, at least for me. It adds to the day, it adds to the experience. It's the way I have a good time. You know, ain't that what life's supposed to be all about? Enjoying it. I don't think we spend enough time enjoying life. If it's something that adds to the enjoyment of your day, it's simple. It's cooking up some sausage, some eggs, and putting it on a little fold over tortilla with some cheese and a little bit of sriracha sauce, just to start your day off with a good meal and a really nice, fresh, hot cup of coffee. I think that's a small price to pay. All right, let me finish going down my road of deep thoughts and just enjoy the fruits of my labor. Well, I'm telling you, this is good. You can do it with bacon. I've done it with that pre-store bought bacon. Pre-store bought. Lord have mercy, I can't talk. The pre-cooked bacon. Just heat it up on the griddle or a frying pan. Gives you just enough, I'm telling you, I can't talk. Gives you just enough grease to cook up your eggs and add some good flavor. You can do it with just eggs and cheese. Man, that's hard to beat sometimes too. And you talk about quick. That is quick. And it's hard to beat eggs as far as economical, ease of carry. You know, they come in their own little package, so that makes it pretty simple. And nutritionally speaking, eggs are pretty daggone healthy for you. Especially if you're like me and you're trying to cut down on the carbs. Just about anything that you can fold over and put in one of these tortillas, I like it. This makes it easy to hold and eat. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here eating in front of you. Let's part ways for the moment. I'll finish this up. Oops. All right, let's get this thing hooked up. Get ready to get out of here. Oop. Let's try this. Got to get it hooked up right. Cross the chains. Get the electrical wire out of there. Get that hooked up to the truck. Got to get going down the road. Aggravating trailer sometime. All right, safety pin. Put that back in. Put my wire across there so it doesn't drag the ground. Jack the rest of the way up. Let's get ready to head home. All right, we'll always do a quick walk around, check the tires, check the lights, check the other light, check the other tire. All the hooks are on. Double check the hitch. All good to go. All right, guys, well, we made it back. Traffic coming back was terrible. Sitting in traffic for well over 45 minutes on the interstate. So going up there in the middle of the night was definitely a good call. Got the trailer unhooked, everything's back, ready to start getting loaded up. The overnight was good, getting there, getting a little bit of sleep time in the back of the rig, had a good meal. I enjoyed that breakfast. It's one of my favorites to cook when I'm out truck camping, and just an all-around good day. Thanks for joining me for this one. Nothing really exciting happened, so it is what it is. Man, my mustache looks dark in the center. Looks weird. Doesn't look like that when I look in the mirror. Anyway, camera does odd things. All right, guys, thanks for joining me for this one. Until next time, I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, home of global safety and survival. We'll go on another adventure here real soon. See you then. God bless.